All right, all right. I believe that we are live. Yep, we are live. Hey, gang, this is Wesley Anderson coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. It's been a really, really busy week. Lots of changes in a good way. So I've been doing a lot of studying and improving myself. And so I haven't had a chance to actually do a live this week. So I definitely wanted to jump in there real quick, especially since I like to give everybody a Friday challenge. So again, I hope everybody's doing incredibly well. If you're watching this on the replay, if you'll go ahead and hit hashtag where you're calling in from, and I'd like to say thank you, and I appreciate everybody jumping in. I love the fact that we get people jumping in from all around the world. And if you don't know me, okay, my name is Wesley Anderson. I love helping people regardless of company, all right? If you're in my same profession or regardless of profession, it does not matter if I can help. I love to do it. It makes me happy. So if you get any value out of this or you think any of your friends might, please like, comment, or share. Because, again, I love helping people. Graham Brown from across the pond. Thanks for jumping on, buddy. Melissa, hey, buddy. I hope your Tom Ferry week went incredibly well. I got to see all kinds of friends that were there, so I hope that really went well. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Hey, Tyler Neal, hope you're doing well, buddy. Hey, Jared, Charles Vance, good to see you guys. So, guys, a quick recap, okay, on my last video last week, and that was on celebrating others, okay? That was my challenge last weekend. So if you didn't see that, go back and watch that. Make sure that you're celebrating others, okay? Remember, most of the time, most people haven't actually been celebrated since the last time, since they walked across the graduation stage in high school, okay? Think about that. So I want you to celebrate others. Number two, if you're building any kind of relationship business, small business, or anything like that on Facebook, did you add your 3 to 5 Facebook friends? And if you did not do that today, you have to do that every single day. Make sure you don't go to Facebook jail. If you need help with that, I have a video on that. Just let me know, okay? Number 3, did you add any value to anybody's life? All right, if you haven't added any value, all right, you're doing it wrong, okay? So make sure you're adding value every single day to people. And then finally, have you referred anybody some business? And I don't mean asking for business back. All right, there's a reason to do that, but have you referred any business? And that's my goal every single weekend. Make sure that you're giving someone a referral. So this week, my referral, and these pictures aren't going to come out as well. And this is for Georgia people, okay? My buddy Brett Ruffino actually just started a company, okay? So I'm going to actually post these pictures, all right, and down here so they look better. All right, so that's kind of a before, okay? And you can see he does the lighting. It's really, really cool. Again, it's not going to come out as well. But you guys, I will post these pictures in the feed so you can see them, the before and afters. So again, if you're in Georgia and you're interested in that kind of lighting, hit me up and I can connect you with him. Brett is an awesome human being. He works incredibly hard. So again, I love referring people. If you're a real estate agent and you know anybody that might like that service, then please, please, please let me know and I can connect you with Brett, okay? So that's my referral. I hope you guys will go out this weekend and give someone randomly a referral, okay? Not for any want back, just a referral. If you start practicing that, I promise you good karma is going to come back to you, okay? So the topic today is it's very simple, but it's 10 things you can do to genuinely improve your life, okay? Now, guys, I've been studying personal development, and I've certainly had my downs in life, okay? Most entrepreneurs do. And one thing that I've learned is that if you want better in life in the long term, you have to improve your daily habits. Most daily habits are really simple things to change, but we normally choose long-term, we choose immediate satisfaction instead of doing the right thing that can help us in the long term. So I just want to list out 10 real quick things that you can do, maybe this weekend you can start working on that will genuinely improve your life. Maybe you're in a rut. Maybe you just need to hear something like that. My dogs are going ballistic in the background. You got to love it. So, number 1, read 10 pages of a good development book every single morning. Do not miss. I like the mornings, okay? Some people like to do it at night. I like to do it every single morning because, number 1, it puts my head in a good space, okay? And it turns my brain on. I get some ideas. And when I say I read 10 pages, I take notes, all right? So I'm kind of learning. Now, whether you're in real estate, whatever you're in, read a good book, okay? Every single morning. It also allows you to get your good positive receptors going because everybody should have a daily checklist that they're writing down. What you're able to do then is check that off your list. So starting your morning off with reading at least 10 good pages of a book, that to me really puts me in a good place. Step number 2, guys, chill. Ox. So anyway, part of life. We gotta love a Jack Russell Terrier. Number 2, start learning a new language. Guys, I started doing this about 2 months ago, and I'll tell you what, my brain is firing the synapses and neurons and all of that stuff. I love it. And you know, if you're not sure which one you want to learn, get Duolingo. And that's a free app, and you can start, and it's just simple. It's free. All right, I did that, and then I went ahead and got Rosetta Stone, so I'm learning Spanish, and it's amazing. That's another thing that I can do for 10 minutes every single morning. All right, and that's another thing you can check on your positive list, and you start to feel like you're doing stuff. Hey, that's enough. Sorry, guys. So, again, crazy puppies. Number 3, develop some kind of exercise routine. I don't care if you're Mr. Fitness or not. If you feel good, you do good. Think about that. When you feel good, you do good. For me, when I started working out again, I've lost like 18 pounds right now. All right, I still got about 30 more to go. But when I work out, I feel better. When I go do spin class, when I normally like to do my presentations afterwards because I got all the endorphins running, I just had a crazy busy day, so I'm going next. But when I do that spin class or I run, my work is better. My business is better. My calls are better. When I'm talking to people, it's better. So if you don't have some kind of dogs running around in your background, so if you don't have some kind of exercise routine, all right, make sure that you start to incorporate that. And that might be doing 50 push-ups a day on the knee push-ups just starting off. It might be walking. Again, I also do a morning routine where I do 4 minutes of physical exercise before I do anything. That's just push-ups and jumping jacks. Because again, that gets me fired up, and that's another thing that I can check off on my to-do list in the morning. So all of a sudden, before I do anything, before I get on Facebook, I've done 10 pages of reading, I've done my language lesson, and I've done a morning routine. I've got 3 things to check off my list, which makes me more apt to go do things and and doing great things, okay? Number 4, set a 5-year goal. Guys, a goal you have. Ox, chill. Set a 5-year goal and write it down. Right? You need to have some kind of purpose on where you're going. And then start to write down the simple steps, the daily routines that it's going to take to get there. So make sure you have your goal, okay? Number 5, quit a bad habit weekly, okay? Quit a bad habit weekly. All right, and if you don't have that many, then you're awesome. But what I mean by that is I'm not saying don't have fun in life. I'm not one of those. I don't believe in grind 24/7. You know what? If you want to do that with other people, cheers to you. I want to live my life. But I do believe in working hard and developing certain habits and getting rid of certain habits that I know aren't serving my purpose. Okay? So quit a bad habit. And for some people, it might be drinking too much. For some, it might be I spend too much time on the internet. I know. So what do you start to do? Lives, guys? You get crazy animals that just decide to act up. But you know what? I'm human. Everybody else is human. And that's the way it is. Matthew, awesome information. Thanks for jumping on, my brother. You guys, Matthew's a great real estate agent. Another person you should link up to if you're in Texas. Graham, Ox Chill. I think it would be nice. Ox Chill. Okay, so that's number 5. Let me jump to number 6. Identify and start avoiding negative people. Okay? Identify, and everybody has them. Okay? Everybody has them in their life. It doesn't mean that you have to completely push people out of your life, but I promise you, if you're constantly around people that are gossiping around other people, negative, I promise if they're gossiping to you, they're gossiping about you. All right, and I promise when you hear it over and over and over, it will stick in your head and it will mess with your brain and your body and where you're going in life. So identify and avoid negative behavior. Okay, number 7, either eliminate or strongly limit TV. Okay, that's another thing. Again, if you want to go places, if you're watching too much Netflix, Amazon Prime, TV, guys, that's just wasting your time. Again, I'm not into eliminating it totally, but when I know I have a season that I need to run hard, I do. All right. Otherwise, I love watching my Netflix and stuff. But if you're someone that is in a rut, you want to go somewhere, eliminate it and fill it. That might be a bad habit that you fill with something positive. Number 8, all right, pick up a new healthy hobby. All right, that might be that you start going to networking luncheons. That might mean you join a book club. That might mean you join a sports league, dodgeball. It might mean a music club. Pick up something healthy that makes you thrive, where you're around people and you're happy, okay? Not something that's bad for you. Number 9, let go of your past. All right, that is a hard one for so many people, okay? It is so hard for people to let go of their past. I promise you, every single person that's watching this, every single person that's on Facebook has done stupid, dumb things, including myself in the past. And if you sit there and live in it, and you live in that guilt, you're not going to move on. That doesn't mean you can't be remorseful. That doesn't mean you shouldn't pay attention and not learn from your mistakes. But if you're living in your past, you cannot live a positive life if it's negative. So give yourself permission this weekend to let go of your past, okay? Let go of your past, and because we all make mistakes. And number 10, I'm going back to what the lesson was for last week, is celebrate others often. The more that you do that, the better off you're going to feel. And do it with no return. You don't need return. You just want to celebrate people. Hey, you're doing great with this. I just wanted to let you know. Hey, congrats on this. Just wanted to let you know. And I'll tell you what, when you do it, I do it all the time, and people actually, they're kind of weirded out. Sometimes won't even respond because they think you want something, and it's okay. Just keep doing it, all right? Because I promise that what you get out of it is you feel good. And eventually people go, wow, that's actually a genuine person. So guys, if you will go ahead and put some of these into implementation, I promise you will not be sorry. So I hope you guys all got some value out of this. If you did, please like, comment, and share. You guys know I love helping people. These are 10 things that I try to implement. They've worked really well for me. Hey, Dave Ives from Phoenix. Glad to have you in the United States, buddy. Dave's another person. If you guys aren't linked up with, he's on Facebook. He does some fantastic Facebook Lives. So again, that's someone, I eliminate some negative people in my life. I associate myself with people where I listen and I learn, and it's a positive message. So that's another person. That's what you can do. Start following some people on Facebook, all right, that have the positive, genuine attitude. Hi, from Houston, Texas. Peace out, guys.